Hi all my beautiful friends. So today I'm doing a video that probably nobody wanted or asked for, but maybe you didn't realize you wanted it till you see it. So today I wanted to try on all of my dresses, my big extensive dress collection for you, and show you everything that I have in my wardrobe. So right around spring, I've said this in many of my videos, I pull out my dress collection. I probably buy a couple each season, and my husband comes upstairs the other day and laughs at me and says, "Oh, I thought you didn't have any clothes." But he just doesn't understand us girls. So if you're new to my channel, my name is Charlie. I love doing lifestyle videos, plus size content, fashion, makeup, and anything that pertains to my life, I love sharing with you. So if that sounds interesting, I would love you to stick around and subscribe. So like I said today, this is only a quarter of what's in my wardrobe. I think I'm going to try them all on for you, and I'll link whatever I'm able to. A lot of this stuff is thrifted. A lot of it's from Walmart. Ross is one of my number one places to go. But Walmart has been really, really great lately. Now, this wardrobe rack is something that I've wanted my whole life. I got it from Target last year. It doesn't hold the best, so I don't know if I would recommend it. I would definitely get one off of Amazon that holds more weight, because I think this is really technically only supposed to hold like 17 pounds, which is not much, especially when you're hanging plus size clothing. So I thought today we will try on my dress collection with you. There is so many dresses, so I'm not going to talk too long, but like I said, Walmart, TJ Maxx, Marshalls, Ross, these are the places I love shopping, and if I get lucky, thrifting. I'm trying to think there's anything else. I think body representation is one of the most important things, especially to young females. When I was growing up, there wasn't a lot of plus size people in the media, and if there was, it was always frowned upon. Now it's a good thing to be plus size. It's okay to be plus size, and we have people out there that represent us, and it's so important for young women, young men to see, okay, that woman, that man has a very similar body type than me. And that is my goal here, is to always make people feel positive about themselves, never negative. There's always going to be someone more beautiful than you. There's always going to be someone not as beautiful. There's going to be someone as heavy as you, thinner than you, heavier than you. And you just have to uplift everyone. We have to be there for each other, because bringing each other down in the end is never going to make you feel good. Maybe in the moment, but never in the long run. Okay, so the very last thing I'm going to tell you is I consider myself to have a Y-shaped body. So I am much bigger on my top than my bottom. I can wear like an extra large on my bottom, but on my top I am either 1, 2, or 3X, just really depending. I'm much bustier, so I have a smaller bottom than I do top, so it kind of is like a Y shape. I don't have a big rear end, and I don't have really big hips. But like I said, body representation is so important. And I love watching videos of women that aren't exactly my body type either. I just think it's great to support anyone. So enough talking, let's get on to it. I'm just going to try them on, kind of do a little spin, and just move on to the next dress. There is so many, so if I tried to explain every dress, we would be here for hours. Maybe I can keep count. I think I have upwards of like 50 dresses. I might have less, might have more, I don't know. But the very first dress I'm wearing is this one. This one was bought from Ross. Like I said, I'm not going to go through and explain every dress, but this is the very first one. And I typically don't wear horizontal stripes, but I do love this as sort of like a lounge around. It has the keyhole. I love this dress. So like I said, let's just get started. I'm not going to talk through every dress. I'm just going to try them on and show you what they look like on me. Okay, friends, so I thought I would just talk a little bit about body confidence, just these few clips. That way it's not too boring. I will put music on some of the other clips, but I just wanted to talk really quickly about staying positive, body positivity. I know many of us can hyperfixate on one problem area instead of focusing on all the beautiful things about ourselves. It's just so easy as humans to fixate on 1 or 2 things that might not be by beauty standards beautiful. But in order to do that, I feel like you need to really, really love the flaws as much as you love the things that you consider beautiful or perfect, or being beautifully imperfect is one of the most beautiful things to be. I mean, I don't have the most beautiful stomach. My arms are a little bigger than most, but you know what? It's what I have. Those arms are what carried my child. This belly is what carried my child. And I have to learn to just love everything about it. I have 2 beautiful animals that absolutely adore me, as silly as that is. A husband that is so infatuated and in love with me. And I just try to focus on the good instead of the bad. I know in many ways, it's easier said than done. And I try to really, really be an example for my sisters and my daughter, because in this world, it is so easy to develop very unhealthy habits. I don't want to even say them because I know they can be very triggering for people, but I'm sure you can understand what I'm saying. And if I can get through life with my sisters and my daughter being okay and being happy, then I feel like that is that's successful in itself. Sorry. Okay, you guys, so this is from the brand Allison Brittany. I thrifted this dress. I'm only going to talk about this dress because it's my favorite, even though it's sleeveless and I'm working on wearing tank tops this summer. It's one of my favorite. I thrifted this about 8 years ago. I have never thought to Google the brand. It's called Allison Brittany. I'm going to look it up. I love this dress. It's just one of my favorite summer dresses to wear. It's floor length, but it is so soft and comfortable, and it's just like a comfort dress. So here's the dress. This is truly my favorite dress. I told you I wasn't going to talk too much, but this one dress, I have to tell you the story. I bought this about 8 years ago when I first started losing weight, and I loved it, but I have never worn it. I told myself if I do not wear this before summer's over, that I donate it. It's pretty, but it's just not flattering. It's one of those dresses that were super popular about 8 years ago. With the asymmetric hem, these were super duper popular about 8 years ago. I just don't feel like it's flattering on me. I don't like what it's doing up here. I feel like I look heavy in it. I feel like it's just time to let this dress go. I don't know why I have such a weird attachment to it. I have never worn it. What could I do with it to make it look nicer? Or is it a lost cause? Do I just get rid of it? I feel like it is so dated, and I think it's time to part with this dress. It just is so hideous. Okay, you guys, like I was saying, I knew I had a couple clips where I talk, so I wanted to just fast forward. Like I was saying, if my daughter and my two sisters love their body, love who they are, feel comfortable in their skin, then I feel very successful as a mom and a big sister. Like I said, I want to be an example for young women. I don't mind being a role model. I know there's many people that come on here and they're problematic and they say, I don't want to be a role model, but you put yourself out there and you're going to have people look up to you or admire you or believe the same things you believe, and they are looking for somebody to show them the way. And I don't mind being that for anyone. I want to be an example of what plus size is and loving yourself. Like I said, in the media many years ago, there wasn't representation of plus size women, and the few that weren't as looked up to as they are now. Now we have many women and many men that are heavy or plus size in media, and we have an example of what it is. So that being said, try very, very hard to not get down on yourself. Try very hard to love yourself. The only way I can tell you is every day, tell yourself how beautiful you are. I know it sounds silly or cliche. If you are maybe struggling with your arms or struggling with your double chin, just look at yourself and say, you know what? I have beautiful arms. I have a beautiful chin. I'm alive. And I'm here every day to just live a better day. And if you have a hard day, you know what? Tomorrow can be a better day for you. And just keep trying. That's all we can do. And I hope you enjoy this. And I hope you enjoy the rest of this dress collection, dress haul. I just hope it's fun for you. If you're having a bad day, maybe it brings you a little sunshine or a little bit to smile. I hope you love this. And definitely let me know which dresses you love down below. Okay, my sweet friend, that took a very long time. That took me about 2 hours, and I'm gonna tell you now, my arms are sore. I thought, oh, this will be a breeze. I'll be done in about an hour. I'm like, I never want to try another thing on in my life. My arms are so sore from lifting them over my head and trying on every dress. I don't know how many it was. I kind of lost count, around 30. But I really, really hope you enjoyed this because this took a lot of work. This took me about 2.5 hours. I started about 2.5 hours ago, 3 hours. It was like a really long time, but I enjoyed it. And I forgot about a lot of the dresses that I tried on, so it was really fun to make. I really, really hope someone enjoys this. I will link as much as I'm able to. Like I said, a lot of stuff is just from Ross, thrift stores, Old Navy, TJ Maxx and Marshalls. You just got to start looking and digging. Walmart's closed. I'm telling you right now, get to Walmart. They have some amazing finds right now. So I hope you all enjoy this. I would love you to stick around and subscribe just for making this for you. This took so long, so I would love you to stick around and subscribe. And I'll see all of my beautiful friends in the next video. Bye, guys.